At Holo-Light, I lead the team of developers behind every product we have in our portfolio. We are around 80 people, and we are spread between 3 different locations. Our headquarters now it's in Munich, Germany. Holo-Light is focused in creating immersive XR experiences for design and engineering in particular. And we have also solution for streaming application to XR devices. And we have also software as a service cloud infrastructure where we can provide the same technology we give to our customer for on-premise usage. Our customers, they are always looking at the easiest, fastest, and most reliable way to bring this CAD file into an immersive experience. Every software write information differently. And for us to be able to maintain and support our customer with the format they want to work with was one of the biggest challenge. We don't want our customer to go through conversion, simplification, polygon reduction, all processes that can create mistakes, but in particular, they add overhead to their day by day. And this is why we have been always looking at trying to have a solution that could fit right away their needs and bring their CAD file to life in an XR experience very easily. We have been starting developing our own importers, and we have been doing it for a long time, but the more we got diffused in the market and the more our solution was getting closer to different industry, and the more this was creating the needs to have more and more importer that we had to develop and maintain release after release. This was really creating a massive overhead for us. And when we found the CAD Exchanger, that was the perfect solution for us because most of the formats we work on a daily basis with our customer, they were already available, and in particular, they were available for the same platform we develop our application. And that was making our life much easier because we focus on what it's really the big value we can bring through our expertise, and we just rely on someone to have the expertise to handle all the different files for us. We have been supporting 2 of the main players in the market now since a while, Siemens and Dassault Systèmes. So for example, we have been working with Solid Edge, NX, JT, SolidWorks, CATIA, and later we have started also to have more support for Autodesk format, for example, Autodesk Inventor. And on top of that, we have format like FBX, OBJ, GLB, GLTF, STEP, STL. So the list is long. Currently, we are investigating actually the formats that our customer in the architecture, engineering, and construction are looking for. For example, we are definitely interested, first of all, in looking into the IFC format. I was mentioning that one of the biggest challenge for us is to provide our customer with a solution that let them load their CAD file without any compromise. Now, this could look like normal things to do, but in reality, people that are familiar with XR device, they will probably know that the computational power of these devices is actually very limited. So there is no chance for most of the industry to be able to load their original CAD file without some polygon reduction, data cleaning, conversion, and other processes that usually they are very expensive between time and quality. What we have developed at Holo-Light, it's our own streaming technology that allow us to stream a Windows application that we can host on a laptop, a desktop, a workstation, a server, and stream the content of the application to the device. This is taking away the restriction in computational power the device has and give us room to load any CAD file with any complexity, any size. And that's where actually we start to combine all the dots. Our visualization engine is Unity 3D. So our application is built in Unity 3D, and it's built as a Windows application. So to integrate CAD Exchanger in our system was very easy because CAD Exchanger come already with library fully compatible with Unity. So our effort was more in the user experience, make possible to select the file, the right file, handle the assembly the proper way, without any effort in trying to figure out how to make it work. So for us, the integration was a pretty easy process. one of the main requirements was to be able to integrate the importers with Unity in the most easy and convenient way. And unfortunately, I have to say that on the market, despite the high visibility of render engine like Unity 3D and Unreal, the availability of end library for this kind of usage, it's very low. Most of the company working with game engine, they are really focused in delivering solution that can fit importing data to build experiences, but not being dynamic in loading file on demand and loading file with the level of complexity we see when we work, for example, in the manufacturing industry. Just to give you an idea, we work with automotive industry, and in some cases, we have clients that are expecting to be able to load 19,000 parts in one single assembly with a very high level of detail. And those are challenges that usually the game industry doesn't see. And that's why we think a lot of companies, they are lacking the understanding of how game engine are really relevant in this industry and what kind of support they need for high-end solution.